Dearest ones, we, the Chohans of the Rays, come to support this night the Master Hilarion for this hour of truth before the clock strikes midnight on the morrow and the year 2020 is fulfilled within the earth and within you. These sessions that you have had now, nearly 20 dearest hearts, have propelled the flame of living truth into the earth and into the hearts of many who have been willing to receive it, to nurture it within, and to accept the liberating fires of this truth within themselves for the glory of God. You see, dearest ones, many also have not been willing to have the truth promulgated, revealed, acknowledged, understood. Or they see their mission as one of suppressing what they perceive to be untruth, which in reality is not what they may intend, yet which is ultimately antithetical to freedom to pursue divine truth in all of its manifestations. These hours of truth have yielded fruits of the Spirit within you as you have accepted the seeds of God reality planted within your soul, blossoming within your life, and fulfilled within your spirit as a sovereign divine being living here in these veils of time. The truth indeed liberates you from unreality, yet only if you accept the fire within it as transformative, transmutative, engendering that within you is real and divine. Yes, the Chohans come at this pivotal time because we have continued our sessions in the Royal Teton Retreat over Wyoming in the etheric plane, discussing what is transpiring within the earth and especially within these United States of America, the options before us and unto your leaders, and what will transpire that will yield for and on behalf of the citizens of this nation and many nations a greater opportunity to come into the divine fold of glorious understanding of the nature of God, of life itself, of beauty, and what the Holy One instills within mankind to impel them unto their divine estate of beingness and the one presence eternal. We have received your karmic board letters, for the great karmic board has shared their insights with the Chohans, and we will be working assiduously, dearest ones, in coming days, weeks, and months to promulgate our divine plan for America and the world. And it is incumbent upon each of you to give your all unto this course that we have set forth for planetary liberation, enlightenment, and freedom. And truth is at the crux of this divine equation. This is why truth has been stifled, hidden, compromised, and obliterated from many aspects of your media, dearest ones. Yet it is up to you, as you have heard from the great Master and Chohan of the Fifth Ray, to be that new media through whom divine truth may ray forth its brilliance and its answers to all that is transpiring now. We see the end from the beginning, and we have set forth within the causal bodies of thousands of initiates around the world seeds of light, which, when they are activated and blossom, do indeed provide cosmic impeti for many to awaken to the higher truths of these ascended master teachings. And we require each of you to be those seminal points of light through whom the rains of heaven come to water these seeds so that they may sprout and grow within the lives of the many, who can then step forward as advocates of truth to promulgate the higher walk with God and the ways of the initiates across all nations and among all peoples. You are coming to the fulfillment of ancient prophecies as well as visions of the future that many have received in the intimacy of their soul's communion with God, the Christ light, and the I Am presence. And even as visionaries yourselves, you have beheld the highest, the brightest, the most sublime of futures that can be when enough among mankind energize them through their spiritual light activities, meditations, prayers, and all manner of divine services. Dearest ones, keep on keeping on in 2021. For if you thought that this year was difficult, as we have already communicated, the first few months of 2021 will be intense, and it is essential that you are centered, that you are dynamically involved in this cosmic alchemical work of the ages, so that we have the reservoirs of light in the etheric to then utilize at any hour when there could erupt mass confusion, chaos, anarchy, violence, death, and destruction. All of this can be averted through the powerful energies of spirit broadcast by initiates of the sacred fire and those who indeed are the ones through whom God chooses to broadcast this light. Now I would share with you on behalf of all of the Chohans a teaching on the emerald teal ray and how it may be utilized in your lives, how you may activate through all of the 7 rays aspects of the 5th ray of healing truth on behalf of yourselves, your families, your communities, your nations and world. Dearest ones, the light of healing truth involves both the emerald ray and the teal ray. For healing is essential at all levels of your being, and truth as healing manifests when you are open to the divine suggestions for your higher health and well-being, both from your own God presence and from those among you who are the initiates of health, vitality, and well-being. When you activate healing truth through all of your chakras, and especially the throat and the third eye, there is an amazing alchemy that allows you to feel and know intuitively what is real and what you require within all four lower bodies and your higher bodies to maintain the highest vibration of your Christhood at all times. The yellow ray combined with the emerald ray is what we call expository truth, that which enlightens and edifies through the burnishing rays of the sun, combined with the blue ray within the emerald, to allow there to be wisdom, fashioning higher consciousness within your divine mind, overshining your human mind. Dearest ones, this exposition of the light through truth liberates you from the dregs of your lower nature and your non-divine estate of being. This is why it is imperative that you study, that you listen to the heartstrings, that you read them, that you seek to understand the nuances of truth within them, that every master or angel, that every divine being embeds within the cups of light of the words. For when you understand the deep, deep truths within these heartstrings, they themselves cause the light of freedom to glow within you. For the truth does indeed set you free to know who you are, your divine plan, your higher reality, and even your holy future. The white ray combined with the emerald, we term glorious truth. For dearest ones, from my perspective, what may be more magnanimous and enriching than the glory of God manifest through the emerald ray, coming unto one's higher vision center, broadcasting an amazing portfolio of spiritual and accessible options for your divine nature to emerge fully within you through the self-realization process. Yes, the glory of God is within you, and yet having compromised it by unwise choices in past lives, it is now your opportunity, blessed hearts, to understand the deeper glories of God etched and embedded within you at your original creation in the image and likeness of the Divine One. Well, you even had yesterday the affirmations using the glorious aspects of the violet ray. Yet, do not discount how glorious the emerald ray is within you when your vision rises to behold God within self and within others and within all mankind. For choosing to see immaculately allows there to be this glory, this Shekinah manifestation of the brightness of God's presence everywhere in your world. You know that it is your choice how glorious your day will be when you embed within it the joys of God, the levity of light, the holiness of each moment as you outpicture it in the Eternal One's universal presence of love. Speaking of love, the pink ray manifests as loving truth, that which nurtures and comforts the soul who may have been beset by all manner of evils and dynamics of darkness. When you have one before you who offers this comfort, such as Mother Mary, you feel that love, you feel that connection, you feel the unfolding radiance of the Holy Spirit calming you into a collected state of peace. And within this dynamic blessed ones, you know God and the greatness of the Eternal One's presence. Deep within your heart, you feel your threefold flame expand. And as that threefold flame begins to spin, there is manifest the other colors of the higher rays of the fifth, sixth, and seventh. And then they are complete in the white light of the Christ consciousness, when all is made plain through the brilliance of the light of purity. The blue ray merging with the green, we term power truth. What, dearest ones, moves the hearts, the souls, and the minds of those among mankind who are ready to be led by the greater ones of heaven than the power of truth itself? For truth, in this energetic state, impels you to go higher, to aspire to the summit of being. The power of truth is what allows the evolution of both cultures and peoples, of planets and star systems, and even of the Elohim themselves. For when that power is used wisely through all of the aspects of truth as it manifests in your world, you feel whole, pure, undefiled, and that energetic state where you know God internally in completeness as the authority to lead you unto your divine estate. Lastly, dearest ones, the violet light, the seventh of the physical spectrum, combined with the emerald, we call alchemical truth. For truth itself causes there to be transmutation at the deepest levels of being. When it is drawn within, allowed to enter one's cells and one's consciousness, and the electrifying elements within the alchemical processes as truth finds its coursing through you, truly moves you into a new and higher dynamic dimension of perfection and pure beingness in God. So you see how these sevenfold aspects of truth may be nurtured within self daily, allowing you to make greater progress on your path. And when you utilize these keys, dearest ones, I, Hilarion, am with you in the science of being and in the art of knowingness through what truth provides as an avenue for you to self-realize your divine nature in God as an eternal and holy one. In addition to the exposés that we have shared thus far, There will be classes in the spirit world at my retreat over Crete for you to have further aspects of this teaching revealed unto you, the nuances of it that will cause there to be even ecstatic states of deep understanding. And as you bring these gnosis seeds back into your conscious awareness in the morning upon arising, you will have the keys, dearest ones, to overcoming every limitation within your work and service, overcoming the stasis of the not-self as it seeks continuously to denude you from being who you are, a fully self-realized, ascended master. Precious ones, I will welcome each of you within my tangible light body, within my retreat over Crete, to these sessions, and I will impart unto you great understandings that will continue to allow there to be the revelatory teachings coming forth through many upon earth, who like you are also willing to make the progress that is essential for the enlightenment and freedom of all mankind. We are about our Father, Mother, God's business. And in this hour it is revelation. For when all is revealed, none can deny what is the truth. When reality is placed right before the eyes, the consciousness of everyone upon earth, how can they then turn away from the light or deny what God intends for them to be fully liberated by that revelation? They must then progress forward and not turn back into the lesser estate of the not-self. They must emerge pure, free, and holy to pursue their God identity when the truth is set before them in such a clear and evident way. Well, you are that way, that truth, and that life, even as Jesus, as the Christ, proclaimed it. And as you emerge from the cocoon of your lesser self and reclaim your divine identity through these continuous revelatory expositions, dearest ones, there will be such a conflagration of the sacred fire and of the emerald teal ray that you will be lifted right out of your seats into higher dimensions, and you will know your God presence. You will know your divine estate. There will be no more compromising who you are as a God self-realized one. And I, Hilarion, with the Chohans of the rays, energize and activate this possibility as a present reality in your lives, so that you indeed, dearest ones, will be the ones through whom the answers come, the light descends, and the way victorious is revealed unto all. Do you accept these initiations as you move forward in the year 2021 on our behalf, dearest hearts?
Yes.
Then let the angels proclaim these revelations through these, your servant sons and daughters, O God, and let there be a new instauration of God victorious love in America and the world, uniting all hearts toward that one purpose of planetary ascension and the victory of every soul in the light. So be it. I proclaim it. It is done. It is finished. And it is sealed by the angel, the seventh angel himself. Now come in this alchemy of divine joy. Thank you.